All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday morning. Welcome to Leftover Cake Chats. Very excited today. So typically you see Kristen and I on here with guests every Sunday, but this Sunday...
Wait a minute. Sometimes you see Kristen and Aaron.
Sometimes. Last week that didn't work out too well. So most of the time you see us on here together with a special guest here or there, but today we have the third part of our team, which we are very excited to have. So Brittany, yay! She is the third part of the team for Swivel Group Events. So this morning on Leftover Cake Chat, you got the whole Swivel Group Events team, and we're going to cheers to this. We are all on the same time zone this morning.
Yay!
Yay!
Yes, Brittany.
Everyone.
Brittany, hopefully you've adjusted to the time zone.
I know it's still 4 a.m. in Hawaii. A little early to be drinking, but that's okay.
So it was funny, before we got on, Brittany's like, sorry guys, I don't have a champagne glass. All my stuff is still in the middle of the ocean being shipped back. So we're going to go with something different.
I got my wine tumbler for today.
Yeah, it all works. So
yeah. That's the planner in her. She just figured it out. Just
last minute. All right, so cake, guys. What do you have for cake?
I've
got carrot cake today. Oh, I can't hear Brittany.
Kristen's got carrot cake. Brittany, what do you have?
Chocolate marshmallow.
Ooh. That sounds good. I have chocolate peanut butter with a Reese cup. So I'm zooming in. So, camera's the other way. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm super excited. Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Gail. Good morning, Laura. Thanks for joining us. I hope you guys are eating cake or drinking champagne or something fun this morning.
Andy's probably up making beautiful flowers, queen bee florals out there in San Diego.
Probably. It's a busy weekend.
Yeah, we're doing a wedding in San Diego in September. So Andy and I will be joined again. I'm excited about that.
That's exciting. So,
what are we talking about?
Well, today we are going to talk about the team. We are going to talk about Swivel Group Events and what we do. And I don't know, but I'm really excited about what we do. I think we make a lot of good difference in the world and bring a lot of happy, smiling faces to things. So I'm going to kick us off by talking about our virtual planning. We do something a little bit different. Good morning, Vanessa. Thanks for joining us. With virtual planning, we do a little bit different than what you see with a traditional planner. So we understand that not everyone needs a wedding planner. Not everyone wants a wedding planner, but it's, nice to get some professional advice. So I think between the three of us, we have like over 45 years of experience. It's kind of ridiculous.
That hurts.
That makes me feel old.
Yeah, Brittany, come on.
Hey. Got 11 years here. That's a lot.
I know. So, between all of us, we've done thousands of corporate events, weddings. We've worked in hotels. We've done marketing, websites, bartender serving, you name it. We've worked for florists, rental companies, all of the above. So our experience is not only just we decided one day we're going to become a wedding planner. We've actually lived and breathed it in very, very different aspects. So basically the virtual planning is that person that wants to plan their wedding themselves. They think they have it all under control. And then all of a sudden last minute, you're like, I just don't know what to do. How do I do this? And basically with the virtual planning, you can schedule a call with us. We'll walk you through the steps, or if you want the kickstart and you just want a checklist or you want us to help you with the budget, you pick what you want us to help you with, and that's what we're going to help you with. You don't have to spend the entire amount that a wedding planner traditionally costs to get some help. And I think that's something that's really missing. And I think that's why, the three of us collaborated to come up with something like that, is because people can't just go out and get professional advice. They're asking their friend who's never been married, or they're asking their sister-in-law who planned their wedding 10 years ago. And they're like, well, this is the way it was then. So that professional knowledge at an affordable price for exactly what you need. And that's why we have the virtual planning. We have clients all over the country, and we're super excited to say that. So it doesn't matter where you are. We send you a link and you get on face to face just like this, and we have a conversation just like we're sitting across the table. So I love virtual planning. I love to help people with budget, stay in money, negotiate contracts, whatever it is. I don't know if you guys want to chime in on everything, but virtual planning gets me super excited.
It's because you can do it in your pajamas.
I know. And, and it's so nice for, the people that we're working with, because everyone has busy schedules. So do you know how many times I talk to people and they're like getting ready to sit down for dinner? They don't have to miss dinner with their family or their fiance or whatever they're doing. They just sit down and have a conversation with me at the table and then have dinner. They don't have to drive to meet me, drive to go back. It's affordable. It's time saving, and you're getting that professional advice that's very much needed, because wedding planning is a lot tougher than people think it is.
Yeah, I think from a vendor standpoint, I think it's super helpful too, because we're answering the questions that we were hired to help and taking a lot off the plates of, like, people are asking their caterers, what order should their bridal party be in, and asking questions that they don't need to, when you can go to us and we can answer all those questions, so you don't have to be, asking your florist, your caterer, and all the other vendors questions that they may not necessarily know, and taking a lot off their plate.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, I think my favorite is always the people that are like at the gym or out for their morning walk, and they have their earbuds in and they're actually planning their wedding while they're exercising. So I mean, I feel like we're helping them, and they don't have to give up something else, to be able to plan their wedding. I think that's important for the virtual planning, is it can be done anywhere. We've got people in Boston taking the train to work and talking to us on their commute, things like that. So it's an ease for everybody in a world of, being connected 24/7 now.
Absolutely. And our scheduling system makes it so easy. You just click on the link, you pick the time that works best for you, and there's no back and forth on emails, back and forth via text message, trying to figure out, is this time good for you? Is this time good for you? And then all that back and forth. You pick a time that's good for you. It's on our schedule, all of our calendars link. So whatever time is on there, we're available. So it's definitely helpful. But all right. I know that's my baby. I love it. But you guys, let's hear about our wedding planning personal assistant and what we do there.
Well, I'll start. I think basically we're connected to our brides, like a personal assistant. They call us for pretty much everything that's happening in their wedding, whether they're having an issue with a bridesmaid or they're stressed out about a guest list from their in-laws. We're kind of the sounding board and fix whatever it is that's wrong. And that's what full service planning is about. Basically, we get to know you, we get to know your family, we get to know your wedding party, and you probably spend more time with us during your wedding than you do anyone.
Yeah.
So it's important that you get along and that you like each other, and that's the value of a relationship, with a personal assistant. I mean, I've been through weddings where we have multiple family members, so we'll do one bride and then a brother or a sister or a cousin will get married, and it's so great that you already know the family members. I wish we could actually have more of those.
Yeah.
But we pretty much, we do everything from start to finish. So I think that, I mean, Brittany, you chime in too. You've been on this side of it. Erin doesn't like this side of it as much.
Yeah, I think it's great. We really take it personally. From the very beginning, we're there to help, answer any questions that they have. We're there on the day of to play good cop, bad cop with the family. Bringing drinks to whoever needs to calm down. Been there to sew
That's
a dress.
my job.
Yeah. Been there to sew a dress when she stepped on it right before she walked down the aisle.
Oh, gosh.
We do it all, whether it's, bringing you Starbucks first thing in the morning to get you going when your hair and makeup shows up at 7 a.m., or whatever. So it's from beginning to end, and a lot of our clients have become really close friends, and we still stay in contact with them because, you know, for the 9 months that we're planning or a year and a half that we're planning, we're talking to that bride every single day almost. Whether it's asking, you know, what jewelry should she wear to the reception or anything like that. So I think it's great, and we really take it personally, which is what sets us apart.
And I think another thing that sets us apart is, I mean, Kristen nailed it on the head when she said that's not my favorite part of it. We have very unique personalities between the three of us, and depending on the client depends on which one of us works with it. And just because you're working face to face with maybe Kristen or Brittany, the other two of us are doing behind the scenes stuff for your wedding. So we really work and conquer every event together as a team, and you have the best of all our, you know, unique experiences and personalities and positive traits. Because if it's technology, Kristen ain't doing it. You know, if it's flowers, yeah, if it's flowers, I'm not doing it. Allergic. Okay. So everyone has great things here that we bring to the table, and we're just super excited to get to know your families, celebrate the wedding with you, your children that come after that, anniversaries, and everything else that falls in line. And that's why we call it personal assistant planning versus full service, because full service, we're just talking about your wedding. Your wedding is great. We want to get to know you. We want to know the details. We want to know the ins and outs, because this day you're going to remember forever. There's going to be pictures hanging on your wall. And when you see that, we want you guys to have a great experience and remember just joy and happiness. So
yeah, and actually enjoy the day. So you're not trying to continue to plan your own wedding on your wedding day and not enjoy it. Like, you blink and it's over. So
Yep.
let someone else take care of the details and everything that's going on behind the scenes. Again, the three of us are usually there. I have this picture in my head. Do you both remember we were doing a wedding on Sunset Key and it started raining and we had to move the tables through the windows of Sunset Key?
Yes.
I mean, it happens, right?
I know. That's my favorite Tom Payne. I know he's not watching, but that's my favorite Tom Payne moment.
And it's just great because, you know, the clients simply don't always know about it. The clients don't, you know, they don't know that the cake hasn't shown up. They don't know that the photographer's assistant is sick because whatever reason. We block those things and we help do that. Larissa's like, I remember. She remembers the Sunset Key. I think we have a great picture of that. We'll have to post it. But so along with virtual planning, the wedding planning personal assistant, we also do consulting. Through all of our years of experience, my dogs are jumping up here. So if things get a little shaky,
Yeah,
sorry.
I have a jealous boy in the back right now. If you can hear him whining, he's pacing
Yeah.
around the chair.
So besides doing those things, we have so much experience with hotels and planning and websites, all of those things, that we do get a lot of phone calls for consulting as well. So even if it's not a wedding, if it's a music festival, if it's a corporate event, if it's something like that, we can certainly assist with getting room blocks, doing some pre-planning, helping you guys budget and figure out pricing, coordinate the room blocks, do the actual planning itself. And then between the three of us, we can also help staff the event. So a lot of consulting we do on the side. We don't necessarily put a lot of that out there, but we do have consulting clients that we work with on the side for things like that. So we've done music festivals, corporate groups, things of that nature, and we love to do it. It's a change of pace and it's a lot of fun. We can bring a lot to the table that maybe that organization hasn't necessarily thought of, but because we're in it every single day, we kind of know the trends and know the differences and have those contacts at the hotels to, you know, do some negotiating for you. So super excited about doing that as well. Kristen's going to tell you guys about the bridal retreat. We do a lot, guys. If you haven't noticed, we're only halfway through the list. So we have the bridal retreat we're going to tell you a little bit about too.
Yeah, so I think the broad, again, it's all the core of our business is planning and weddings, and I think we birthed the bridal retreat out of a need that we saw in the industry where, again, comes back to the virtual planning too. We're trying to make people's lives easier when they're going through this process so they actually enjoy it. We see so many people over the years that get themselves so stressed out, whether it be trying to get into a different size dress that they bought because they had to have it, or trying to figure out a destination that makes both sides of the family happy. And it starts from day one. Like the second you get that ring, your stress starts. And we try to, at the bridal retreat, we are taking that stress off of you. We're actually giving you ways to deal with it through yoga and meditation and healthy eating and just good practices that get you through the actual planning process, not even the wedding day. That's a different story. But these practices will help you on the wedding day as well. So whether, again, you're just working, some of our clients work, 12-hour days and they're super stressed out in their own life, never mind throw a wedding on top of it. The bridal retreat is a 3-day holistic experience with other brides, or you can bring your own tribe. Bring your bridal party, bring your in-laws, bring moms, mother-in-laws. A good bonding experience for that as well. Healthy meals. It's actually, I hate to use the word boot camp. It's because it's not like an intense boot camp, but it basically is a wedding planning boot camp. We're telling you all the devil in the details and how to deal with it. Those happen all over the U.S. And if you've got, a private group that you want to have one with just a group, we're happy to do that as well. So that's just about the bridal retreat.
It's really all about enjoying the journey, and you get to spend some quality time with us. So I think it's a great weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
We are not eating cake and drinking champagne at the bridal retreat.
Yeah, no, we're not. Laura keeps us on track there. So I think the other thing that we do that's really important to point out is we want to give back. Yes, obviously this is our business. This is how we make a living, but it's very important for us to be a part of the community and give back. And if there is anything that you've gotten from us in the last few months while we've been doing this, is we love dogs. And we're going to post more pictures of our puppies on our blog today so that you can see more pictures because we think they're amazing. But every month we sponsor and promote a different rescue organization, and we call it our love mission. So this is something that we also do monthly on top of everything else, because we want people to adopt, we want people to foster, we want people to donate and help. So all the different organizations, if you have an organization that you would like us to share, please send us the information on that. We would love to look into it. Supporting and loving animals, because no matter how long you're gone or no matter what you do to them, they are going to come running with their tails wagging and just want to give you kisses. So we love animals, we love dogs, and we do our love mission every month as part of our giving back, along with a list of other things that we do. So our love mission to the dogs this month we have Working Dogs for Vets that we're promoting, and please, if you can donate, that would be amazing. But
it ties right into Memorial Day, Erin. These dogs that you pair with vets, we have no idea what they go through, and we have no idea what dogs go through that are being rescued, but I think they both save each other, and it's such an important organization. I know for my birthday, I raised money for that, and it just felt good. I felt like I was giving something to not only a dog, but to someone I don't know that's been through something I can't even imagine. So, and people should remember that on Memorial Day this weekend.
Yeah, and we want to, take a second to remember and salute all of our military members who have died for our freedom. I think it's really important. A lot of people are out partying and celebrating and out on a boat and picnics, and that's all fun because it's time for family. But I think it's important to take that second and toast to the individuals and to their families, because that was a big sacrifice that they made so that we can be free every single day. So cheers, guys, to that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And I think we're going to wrap it up with a promotion. Hold on, we have a question, guys. And my contacts are blurry this morning. So.
I can see it. I'll take it because
Okay,
it's a retreat question.
Go, Kristen.
Vanessa, good morning, Vanessa. Vanessa wants to know, how much time before the wedding do you recommend the bride to participate in the retreat? Right after that ring goes on your finger, if possible. Because we teach you from that moment how to deal with a lot of initial stress. You probably have never planned a wedding before, so you don't know what to do. And you can start off with a virtual call. That's usually pretty helpful. And then we can lead you down the path to which retreat date and location is best for you. But it really starts you off with how to deal with things from the very beginning of your engagement.
And we've had a couple people that like halfway through, they're like halfway to that point, and they're like, oh my God, can I get into the retreat next month? Because I'm at the point where I'm so stressed out. I need that weekend to regroup, gather my thoughts, and get back on track. So if possible, as soon as you're engaged, go ahead and do it. But if you're like halfway through and you're like, I need help, I need a weekend away from the voices, just you and the professionals getting together and going down what you have done, what you have left to do, and we can really help you get back on track. So Vanessa, definitely send us a message if you're interested in that, or go to our website at swivelgroupevents.com. and you can schedule a free virtual chat at your convenience, and we'll definitely kind of talk through and see how we can help with that.
Yeah, I know some people have asked to turn it into like a healthy bachelorette party. Obviously, those happen a little bit further down the line too, and it's absolutely an option. I mean, pretty much anything is an option. Like we have options on packages, we have options on the retreat that we can work with you.
So I think that Brittany is going to be tackling a different market that we haven't necessarily been in. We've basically been in the lower Keys and Naples, San Diego for our virtual, or for our full service planning. Brittany, tell us about the area that you're going to tackle real quick, and then we'll tell everyone about the promotion that we're going to do this month, and we'll let you guys go because we just love chatting about ourselves. I guess it's 22 after.
I know. So I'm going to be tackling the West Palm Beach, the east coast of Florida, basically anything from Jupiter, Port St. Lucie, down, and then the Upper Keys as well, Key Largo, Isla Mirada, and down into Marathon as well. So kind of getting all over the place. Focusing on the East Coast. Sorry, I have a very jealous boy here who wants attention. But yeah, just coming from Hawaii, that was an awesome and very different market. I learned a lot out there, and I'm excited to bring everything that I learned with the different setup of their network back to the East Coast of Florida here. So I'm really excited.
Well, we're excited that you're back, and we're excited you're in full swing, and we don't have to fly you all the way across the country now to help us with events. So yay! We'll be flying back across the country to do all of our events in California. So it's going to be further for you to go there, but that's okay. Swivel Group Events, guys, if you have questions, check out our website. Again, you can schedule the free virtual chats or consultations depending on the service that you want. Promotion. We love teachers. We think teachers are underpaid. I have multiple teachers in my family. They mentor and train and support our youth, and I don't think we do enough for them as these two guys also agree with. So Kristen's going to tell you about a promotion that we're going to do for June and then a continued service.
Yeah, so I think that teachers are grossly underpaid and unappreciated, and June is the biggest month that teachers tend to get engaged. So we came up with, as a team, always wanting to, again, give back to in different ways. We're going to give teachers $1,000 off our wedding personal assistant planning. So if they need, or full service, however you want to look at it, but we're going to, in the month of June, give them $1,000 off for any of the full service planning packages, or 10% off virtual planning. If they've just got questions and need help, we feel that, we want to give back to them. We've decided that we will continue a program for teachers. We'll announce that at the end of this month, once we see how everything goes. But again, I wish teachers made what athletes made. That's the level they should be on, but unfortunately, that's not where it's at. So we're going to help out however we can.
So please, if you have teachers in your life, friends, family, if you have a child that has a teacher and they got engaged, please share our information with them. We would love to help them and provide them with a discount. They do so many good things that go unrecognized. So please share.
Very
All
true.
right.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to say, mention, put out there before we say goodbye to everyone?
I'm going to say that my carrot cake was pretty good.
My chocolate marshmallow was great, and I am so excited to be back.
Yes, we're excited too, Brittany. So excited that you're back.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Well, guys, thank you for joining. I know we ran longer than usual. Again, apparently we love talking about ourselves, but we do a lot. We try to be very versatile because we want to make sure that we fit the needs that you want. Nothing is cookie cutter. No two weddings are the same. No two needs are the same. And we try to be flexible to make sure that we're able to help everyone. Honestly, guys, we are incredibly genuine about this, and we want to make sure that you have an amazing wedding experience from start to finish, not just on your wedding day. So cheers to everyone out there. I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern.
Have a safe weekend.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.